The world begins not with a shout, but with a gentle exhale. A soft, almost imperceptible sigh that signals the start of something new. In these quiet moments, before the day truly awakens, there is a sense of magic in the air, as if the mountains themselves are holding their breath, waiting for the first rays of sunlight to spill over their ancient peaks. The mist drifts lazily above the rooftops, blurring the lines between earth and sky, and the village below seems to float in a dream. The light is soft, golden, and forgiving, casting everything in a gentle glow that feels both timeless and fleeting. In the high Atlas Mountains, dawn arrives quietly, painting the peaks in soft rose and lavender. The colors shift and deepen with every passing minute, as if the mountains are being reborn with each new day. Shadows retreat, and the world is slowly revealed, detail by detail, in a delicate dance of light and color. The air is crisp, scented with earth and pine, carrying the promise of a new beginning. Each breath feels invigorating, filled with the freshness that only early morning can bring. The silence here is not empty but alive, full of anticipation, as if the land itself is waiting for the day's first footsteps. Below, the village stirs, clay brick houses huddle together for warmth, a wisp of smoke curling from a chimney, and the distant melodic call to prayer echoing through the valley. It's a sound that weaves together the old and the new, reminding everyone that another day has begun. This is not the Morocco of bustling medinas or crowded souks, but a place rooted in ancient rhythms and honest beauty. Here, life moves at a slower pace, guided by the sun, the seasons, and the wisdom of generations who have called these mountains home. The landscape's colors, ochre, terracotta, sun-baked beige, tell stories of resilience and harmony with nature. Each wall, each stone, seems to hold memories of laughter, hardship, and quiet perseverance, blending seamlessly into the land that sustains them. As the sky brightens, a profound peace settles in, inviting me to slow down, to listen, and to simply be present. The world here asks nothing more than for you to notice its quiet wonders, to appreciate the beauty in stillness and simplicity. The village wakes gently with soft footsteps and hushed voices, as if not to disturb the serenity of the morning. I feel privileged to witness its quiet start, to be a silent observer as life unfolds in its most authentic form. Here, discovery lies not in grand monuments or famous landmarks, but in the small, precious moments that define the human experience. A shared smile, the aroma of fresh mint tea, the warmth of sunlight on ancient stones. In the Atlas Mountains, every morning is an invitation to rediscover the world, one gentle breath at a time. The sun rises, casting playful shadows as life spills into the village lanes. Morning begins with the clatter of pots, the swish of a broom, and a woman kneading dough for bread, a dance perfected over generations. Animals join in, a braying donkey, clucking chickens, a cat basking in sunlight. Children tumble outside, laughter echoing as they play simple games, watched over by the whole community. An older boy leads goats to pasture, his pride evident in every step. The air fills with the aroma of baking bread, fresh mint, and simmering tagine. These scents speak of home, care, and the communal act of sharing food. The village is fully awake, humming with the quiet energy of purpose and routine. At the weekly souk, the entire village gathers beneath the vast open sky, transforming the dusty square into a vibrant tapestry of life. This is more than just a market. It's the beating heart of the community, where old friends reunite, families shop together, and newcomers are welcomed with warm smiles. Spices form colorful mountains, their reds, golds, and ochres glowing in the sunlight. Baskets overflow with plump olives and sticky sweet dates, tempting every passerby. Women haggle with laughter and expressive hands, their voices rising above the hum, weaving stories and jokes into every transaction. The air buzzes with a symphony of sounds, animated conversation, the rhythmic clang of a blacksmith shaping metal, and the playful bleating of goats weaving through the crowd. Children dart between stalls, their laughter mingling with the calls of vendors advertising their wares. Every transaction is personal, a chance to connect, share news, and build community. Here, a handshake seals a deal, and a shared cup of mint tea cements a friendship. The souk is where stories are exchanged as freely as goods. The market's perfume is uniquely Moroccan. Orange blossom and eucalyptus drift on the breeze, mingling with the earthy scent of raw wool and the irresistible aroma of smoky grilled meats sizzling over open flames. Each breath is a reminder of the land's bounty and the people's creativity. I breathe in the scents, leather, mint, simmering tagines, each telling a story of land and people. The tang of fresh mint, the rich earthiness of leather goods, and the savory promise of slow-cooked tagines fill the air, inviting me to linger and savor every moment. Sun warms my shoulders as I touch hand-loomed blankets, their textures soft and intricate, and run my fingers over vibrant ceramics. I am fully immersed in this sensory world where every object has a story and every encounter leaves an impression. Here, I am not just an observer, but a participant in the vibrant life of the village. I share laughter with vendors, learn a few words in the local dialect, and feel the pulse of tradition in every exchange. The souk is a celebration of connection, tradition, and the everyday, a living, breathing festival where the senses come alive and the spirit of the village shines brightest. The village's true spirit lives within its homes. Invited to a family meal, I find a simple house with a sunlit courtyard where generations gather. Food preparation is communal and joyful, vegetables chopped, spices measured by instinct, tagines simmering with fragrant steam. Children help, laughter and gestures bridging language gaps. We gather around a low table, sharing lamb tagine and bread, breaking barriers with every bite. The meal is an act of communion, uniting everyone present. Afterward, the tea ceremony begins. Sweet mint tea poured high, growing stronger with each glass. Conversation deepens, warmth and hospitality filling the space. Here, family is the anchor, and hospitality the sacred thread binding the community. In these moments, I understand the heart of the village. In the quiet corners of the village, tradition thrives. A weaver at his ancient loom creates vibrant Berber carpets, each pattern a memory passed down through generations. Local wool and natural dyes, saffron, indigo, madder, bring the designs to life. His craft is identity, not just livelihood. Nearby, a carpenter carves cedarwood boxes and ornate frames, each piece unique and patiently made. These crafts are more than souvenirs. They sustain families and preserve heritage. Potters, leatherworkers, and artisans shape their world by hand, resisting the rush of mass production. Their work is a declaration: in a fast-paced world, there is value in things made slowly and with heart. Tradition here is not a relic, but a living, breathing part of daily life. What struck me most was the warmth and openness of the people. Smiles, nods, and gentle greetings made me feel instantly welcome. Children's curiosity turned to laughter and shy hellos. An elderly woman shared the scent of verbena from her garden, a wordless gift. In the market, a vendor offered a taste of melon, proud to share his best. Here, sharing is an honor, and guests are blessings. The kindness I experienced was a reminder that the most meaningful connections are found in simple human gestures. As evening falls, the village glows in golden light, casting a gentle warmth over every rooftop and winding street. The air is filled with a sense of calm, as if the world itself is pausing to breathe. The pace slows to a tranquil rhythm, footsteps echoing softly on the cobblestones, and the gentle hum of daily life fading into a peaceful hush. I return to the hillside, watching men come home after a day's work, their faces relaxed, children laughing as they're called indoors by loving voices, the village gathering itself for the night. Smoke rises from chimneys, curling into the cool evening air, carrying the scent of wood and home-cooked meals, a sign that families are together, sharing stories and warmth. Here, the day is defined not by deadlines or possessions, but by the sun's journey and the closeness of community. People gather outdoors, sharing laughter and simple joys, their lives woven together by tradition and care. Happiness is found in family bonds, in the satisfaction of shared work, and in the knowledge that every task, no matter how small, is meaningful when done together. There is beauty in the ordinary moments, preparing a meal, tending a garden, exchanging greetings with neighbors. These simple acts create a tapestry of contentment. The sounds of evening drift through the village. Distant barking, soft conversation, the gentle clatter of dishes, and the rustle of leaves in the breeze. The call to prayer echoes from the mosque, a reminder of faith and togetherness, bringing a sense of peace that settles over the village like a comforting blanket. Here, contentment is not a distant dream, but a lesson lived daily, visible in every smile and every act of kindness. The villagers' true wealth lies in their connection to the land they tend with care, to the traditions they honor, and to each other. In moments of celebration and in quiet rituals, they find meaning, strength, and belonging. Joy is found in the small, often overlooked moments: a child's laughter, a shared meal, a gentle touch from an elder. As the sun sets behind the mountains, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, the village settles into a peaceful stillness. I feel grateful for this glimpse into a life of meaning and simplicity, where peace is not something to be chased, but something quietly lived every single day. My brief time here was a lesson in stillness and presence. In a world obsessed with busyness, this village offers a different path, one of intention and connection. True travel means stepping off the tourist path and into the heart of a community. Learn a few words, accept invitations, and let the rhythm of a place seep in. Here, community is valued above individualism, and generosity is a way of life. The lessons, sustainability, resilience, and hospitality, are not found in guidebooks. This kind of travel changes you, reminding us of our shared humanity. The desire for love, family, and purpose is universal. Seek out stillness, listen deeply, and you may find a piece of yourself you never knew was missing. As I leave, the village's rhythms begin anew. A hand-woven bracelet is my parting gift, but the true souvenirs are memories and connections woven into my heart. The laughter of children, the call to prayer at dawn, the taste of mint tea, and the warmth of a stranger's smile linger long after I go. This journey was a pilgrimage to a simpler, more meaningful way of being. The kindness I received is the fabric of this community. I carry its peace, generosity, and simplicity with me, a quiet thread linking my world to theirs. Home, I realize, is a feeling of belonging found in the kindness of strangers and the shared heartbeat of a small mountain village.